He is somebody that just is part of the DNA of the Phoenix Suns.
A tremendous individual, a very competitive person.
What a great, great person. I mean, just a really good man.
John MacLeod, of course, left Oklahoma University as their head coach and came into the NBA right from the college ranks.
He started recruiting me when I was in 9th grade. One of the main reasons I chose University of Oklahoma was because of John MacLeod.
I remember flying to Norman, Oklahoma to visit with him. I brought him into Phoenix and I actually had him at halftime make a presentation to our team. I wanted him to watch what he saw in the first half, come into our locker room and draw some diagrams, talk about some potential adjustments that we could make, etc. You know, he passed all of that with flying colors, and afterwards we had dinner and I offered him the job. And then John started a run over 13 years, 13 and a half years, which at the time was the second longest tenure of a coach in the NBA.
You could talk to a coach about anything. I remember lots of time Coach MacLeod saying, "Walter, you're coming over for breakfast. Carol's cooking." And I'd ride my bike over to his house.
He always put me in a situation to succeed on the basketball court.
He loved the game, he was totally professional, and he was very fundamentally sound. The guys that played for him for very long were great teammates. I mean, he really valued team play and unselfishness.
The personal pronoun I doesn't exist in the word team, and we operate for the most part on that premise.
But John MacLeod was a real motivator. I'll never forget in that 75-76 season, with about 20 games in the season, we were playing a game in New Orleans and Dick Van Arsdale broke his wrist. The next morning, the team was leaving on the bus to continue on the road trip, and it was a pretty down crew. And John MacLeod, sensing that, got up on the bus and he told the bus driver, he said, "Pull off the freeway and find some place to park." And he went to every individual player and he said, "I know you're down. I mean, Van got hurt. We don't know if he's going to be back, but what are we here for? What are we here for?" Coach said, "Well, aren't we here to win?" "Yes, we're here to win." Well, he said, let's do it. So every individual got up and they made a commitment that they were going to be a playoff team, that they could do it. And as those things happen sometimes in sports, they did it. And Coach John MacLeod, of course, became the first coach to take the Suns to the NBA Finals in 1975-76.
It's just a matter of, I think, of all of us realizing this is the playoffs. We're fighting for the national title, and it's basically a fight is what it is.
We had to pay our dues, he did, the first couple of years, but very quickly we got to the finals, and that was a fun time for us.
Oh, it was a special time. And from there, we got better and better and better, stronger, more field, more fans, more support. It was a great year for the Suns.